Richard Murray was born on November 6, 1989, in Cape Town, South Africa. Growing up in a family that valued physical activity, Richard was exposed to sports from an early age. His parents encouraged him to participate in a variety of athletic endeavors, and Murray quickly found himself excelling in a wide range of sports. As a child, he showed natural talent in swimming, running, and other endurance events. This versatility would later serve him well in his transition to triathlon. At the age of 12, Richard decided to focus on his passion for endurance sports, and it was during this time that he started swimming and running competitively. His talent in these two disciplines became apparent, and he soon began competing in local events. Though triathlon was not initially on his radar, the idea of combining swimming, cycling, and running intrigued him. With encouragement from friends and coaches, Richard entered the world of triathlon at a young age, beginning his triathlon journey as a teenager. It didn't take long for him to showcase his potential in the sport. The beginning of a triathlon career. Richard Murray's early years in triathlon were marked by a steady progression of success. By 2009, at the age of 19, he had already earned a reputation as a promising talent in the South African triathlon scene. His breakthrough moment came in 2010 when he clinched the African Triathlon Championship title. An achievement that helped him make a name for himself in the international triathlon community. His strong performances in national events earned him a spot in several prestigious international competitions, and his journey toward becoming one of the world's top triathletes was underway. Murray's training and race strategy focused on his strengths, his strong swimming abilities and his solid running form. Although cycling remained a challenge for him early in his career, he quickly improved his skills in this discipline, allowing him to become a more well-rounded triathlete. Over the next few years, Richard competed in several international triathlon events, continually improving and making a name for himself. By the time he was in his mid-20s, Murray was seen as one of the brightest stars in the sport. In 2012, he earned his first major podium finish in the ITU World Triathlon Series, finishing third in the prestigious event in San Diego, California. This marked a pivotal moment in his career, confirming that he was a force to be reckoned with in the world of professional triathlon. The consistency and competitiveness he displayed during this period demonstrated that he had the potential to compete with the best athletes in the sport. Career peak and main achievements. Richard Murray's career truly reached its peak in the mid to late 2010s, a period during which he solidified his status as one of the top male triathletes in the world. His breakthrough year came in 2015 when he won the ITU World Triathlon Series race in Cape Town, his hometown. This victory was a testament to his skill, resilience, and ability to perform on the biggest stages. It marked the start of a highly successful period for Murray, who continued to achieve strong results in various international competitions. Murray's success was not limited to individual races. He also showcased his ability to perform well across the entire ITU World Triathlon Series, which saw him consistently finishing in the top ranks in major events. His podium finishes in races such as those in Abu Dhabi, London, and Hamburg cemented his place among the sport's elite athletes. His best ITU World Triathlon Series result came in 2016 when he finished third overall in the global standings, an achievement that underscored his consistency and competitiveness. In addition to his success in the ITU World Triathlon Series, Murray also earned notable wins in other international races. One of his most impressive performances came at the 2017 ITU World Cup in Cape Town, where he triumphed once again in front of his home crowd. This victory was particularly meaningful for Murray, as it demonstrated his ability to compete at the highest level and secure titles in challenging circumstances. Beyond his success in individual races, Murray also made a significant impact on the international stage through his performances at the ITU World Championships. While he did not win the World Championship title during his career, he consistently finished in the top 10, securing multiple podium finishes across the series. His ability to handle the intense pressure of championship events earned him respect and admiration from both his peers and fans. Murray's strength as an athlete was characterized by his relentless work ethic and commitment to self-improvement. Despite being a strong swimmer and runner, he continually sought to enhance his cycling abilities, working with coaches and support staff to optimize his performance in all three disciplines. His ability to adapt to the challenges of triathlon and improve upon his weaknesses made him one of the most well-rounded athletes in the sport. Olympic Games and international recognition. Richard Murray's dream of competing in the Olympic Games became a reality when he represented South Africa at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Although he did not finish on the podium in Rio, his participation in the event was a milestone in his career. It marked the culmination of years of dedication and hard work, and he finished in a respectable 10th place in a highly competitive race. Despite not earning a medal in Rio, Murray's Olympic experience motivated him to continue competing at the highest level. He viewed his Olympic performance as a stepping stone in his career and as an opportunity to learn and grow as an athlete. Murray's perseverance and determination to improve upon his past performances became a hallmark of his career. In the years following Rio, Murray continued to perform well in the ITU World Triathlon Series and other international competitions. He remained one of the top triathletes in the world, consistently finishing in the top ranks and collecting numerous podium finishes. His continued success in these events solidified his reputation as a true champion and a consistent force in the sport. Final years and transition. By the late 2010s, Richard Murray had established himself as a seasoned and accomplished triathlete. While he had achieved great success in the sport, he was also aware that he was nearing the end of his career as a full-time elite competitor. Murray began to shift his focus to his long-term goals and consider his future within the sport of triathlon. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic had a significant impact on the global triathlon calendar, forcing the postponement and cancellation of several key races, including the Tokyo Olympics. For Murray, this presented an opportunity to reassess his career and focus on training for the future. Despite the challenges, Murray remained committed to his training regimen and continued to participate in races when possible. In 2021, Murray took a step back from competing in ITU World Triathlon Series events, choosing to focus on long-distance triathlon events and other personal projects. While this marked a shift in his career, his legacy in the sport remained strong. As one of South Africa's most successful triathletes, Murray had left an indelible mark on the world of triathlon. His perseverance, adaptability, and dedication to the sport had earned him the respect of his fellow athletes and the admiration of fans worldwide. Legacy. Richard Murray's legacy in triathlon is one of consistency, excellence, and inspiration. Throughout his career, he showcased the importance of hard work, determination, and the pursuit of self-improvement. His achievements, including numerous ITU World Triathlon Series podiums, World Cup victories, and his Olympic experience, have solidified his place among the best in the sport. Murray's impact extended beyond his race results. He became a role model for aspiring triathletes, particularly in South Africa, where he inspired a new generation of athletes to take up the sport. His resilience in the face of challenges, including his efforts to improve his cycling and navigate the pressures of elite competition, made him a respected figure in the triathlon community. As Richard Murray transitions from his career as an elite triathlete, his legacy continues to inspire. He has not only left a lasting impact on the sport of triathlon but also contributed to the growth and development of the sport in South Africa and beyond. Carl Lewis, born on July 1, 1961, in Birmingham, Alabama, United States, is widely regarded as one of the greatest and most versatile athletes in the history of track and field. Lewis's journey to becoming a global sports icon began in the racially segregated American South, where he experienced the early challenges and opportunities that would shape his future in athletics. His parents, both athletes, instilled a passion for sports and fitness from a young age. His mother, Evelyn, was a dancer and choreographer, and his father, Carl Lewis Sr., was a USAF soldier and an accomplished track athlete. Their encouragement and support paved the way for Lewis's entry into the world of athletics. Lewis's athletic potential was apparent early on. As a child, he excelled in multiple sports, including basketball, soccer, and track and field. He began competing in track events in high school, but it wasn't until he joined the track team at Willingboro High School in New Jersey that his career began to take off. Under the guidance of Coach Clyde T. Hart, Lewis became a standout performer in the long jump and sprints, earning national recognition. His remarkable versatility in both the sprints and the long jump would become a hallmark of his career. Lewis's natural talent in the long jump, combined with his powerful sprinting ability, quickly set him apart from his peers. By the time he was 18, he had already won multiple national championships and set records at the high school level. He was a phenomenon in the making, and his coaches and mentors recognized his potential to make a mark on the international track and field scene. Career peak in the 1980s. Dominance on the world stage. Carl Lewis's career truly took flight when he attended the University of Houston, where he trained under the legendary coach Tom Tellez. At Houston, Lewis quickly became a dominant force in collegiate athletics, winning multiple NCAA titles in both the 100 meters and long jump. His explosive speed and agility on the track, coupled with his incredible leaping ability, made him a standout athlete on the national scene. His 1981 collegiate record in the long jump, where he soared to 8.54 meters, 28 feet, 0.5 inches, was a sign of things to come in his professional career. Lewis made his debut on the world stage at the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow, where he was initially set to compete in multiple events, including the 100 meters, 200 meters, and long jump. However, due to the U.S. boycott of the Moscow Games, Lewis's Olympic debut was delayed until the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles. The 1984 Olympics would prove to be a turning point in Carl Lewis's career. At the age of 23, he delivered a performance that would cement his place in track and field history. Competing in his first Olympic Games, Lewis won 4 gold medals, an achievement matched only by the legendary Jesse Owens, who had won 4 golds in the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Lewis triumphed in the 100 meters, 200 meters, long jump, and the 4x100-meter relay. His success in Los Angeles established him as the dominant sprinter and long jumper of his era and brought him worldwide fame. Lewis's remarkable performance in the 100-meter sprint was particularly notable. He ran the final in 9.99 seconds, which was a new Olympic record and made him the first man to break 10 seconds in the 100 meters at the Olympics. His victory in the long jump, with a leap of 8.54 meters, also set a new Olympic record. The 1984 Games marked the beginning of a long and illustrious career that would see Lewis establish himself as one of the greatest athletes of all time. Main achievements: Olympic success and dominance. Carl Lewis's Olympic career spanned 4 consecutive games from 1984 to 1996, and during that time, he accumulated a staggering total of 9 Olympic gold medals and 1 silver medal. He was a dominant force in both the 100 meters and the long jump, with his unrivaled speed and ability to perform under pressure. One of Lewis's most remarkable achievements came in the long jump. He won gold in this event at 4 consecutive Olympic Games, a feat that has never been matched in the history of track and field. His first Olympic gold in the long jump came in 1984, and he would go on to win the event again in 1988, 1992, and 1996. His longevity and consistency in the event were unparalleled, and he is widely regarded as one of the greatest long jumpers of all time. In addition to his long jump victories, Lewis's dominance in the sprints further solidified his place as one of the best in the world. He won gold in the 100 meters at the 1984 and 1988 Olympics, and in 1992, he added another gold in the 200 meters. His achievements in the 4x100-meter relay were equally impressive, as he won a total of 2 Olympic gold medals in the relay event, further showcasing his versatility as an athlete. Beyond his Olympic success, Carl Lewis also amassed a multitude of world championship titles. He won 10 world championship gold medals throughout his career, including victories in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and long jump. His performances in these competitions were consistently world-class, and he set numerous records that still stand today. Carl Lewis's career was not just defined by his Olympic and World Championship successes, but also by his ability to perform at the highest level over an extended period of time. He remained competitive in both the 100 meters and long jump well into his 30s, defying the expectations of many who believed that his best years were behind him. His longevity in the sport was a testament to his commitment to training, his work ethic, and his mental toughness. Challenges and final years. While Carl Lewis's career was marked by dominance and success, it was not without its challenges. As an athlete competing at the highest level for over a decade, Lewis faced numerous setbacks, including injuries, criticism, and intense media scrutiny. However, he always managed to rise above these challenges and continue to perform at an elite level. In the 1990s, as Lewis entered his 30s, he faced increasing competition from younger athletes such as Frankie Fredericks of Namibia, who emerged as a strong contender in the sprints. However, Lewis's reputation as a champion and his sheer willpower allowed him to remain a formidable force on the world stage. His rivalry with Fredericks, particularly in the 200 meters, was one of the defining narratives of the 1990s in track and field. Despite the pressures of age and competition, Lewis continued to perform well into his 30s. His last Olympic appearance came at the 1996 Atlanta Games, where he earned a gold medal in the 4x 100-meter relay, marking the end of his Olympic career with a total of 9 gold medals and 1 silver. His victory in Atlanta further cemented his place as one of the greatest athletes in Olympic history. After retiring from competitive athletics following the 1996 Olympics, Carl Lewis transitioned to a successful career in broadcasting, coaching, and motivational speaking. He also became an advocate for youth sports and fitness, using his platform to inspire future generations of athletes. His contributions to track and field and his status as one of the most iconic figures in Olympic history were recognized by numerous honors, including his induction into the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame and the International Association of Athletics Federation's Hall of Fame. Legacy. Carl Lewis's legacy extends far beyond his Olympic medals and world records. He remains one of the most accomplished and influential athletes in the history of track and field. His achievements in the long jump, sprints, and 4x 100-meter relay have set standards of excellence that continue to inspire athletes around the world. Lewis's career exemplifies the qualities of determination, discipline, and versatility, and his status as an icon in the world of athletics is secure. Even after retiring from competition, Carl Lewis remains active in the athletics community, working as a coach, commentator, and philanthropist. His enduring influence on the sport, as well as his efforts to give back to the community, ensure that his legacy will continue for generations to come. Conclusion: Carl Lewis's career is a testament to the power of perseverance, versatility, and excellence in sport. With 9 Olympic gold medals, 1 silver, 10 World Championship golds, and numerous world records, he is widely regarded as one of the greatest athletes in history. His performances in the 100 meters, long jump, and 4x 100-meter relay were nothing short of legendary, and his influence continues to resonate in the world of track and field. Today, Carl Lewis's name is synonymous with greatness, and his contributions to the sport have left an indelible mark on the history of athletics. Robert Bob Beamon was born on August 29, 1946, in Jamaica, Queens, New York City, United States. Growing up in the tough neighborhoods of New York, Beamon faced numerous challenges, but his early years were marked by a love for sports. He developed an interest in track and field at a young age, initially excelling in basketball and football. However, his true passion and potential were realized when he was introduced to long jump, a discipline that would ultimately lead him to worldwide fame. Beamon's athletic abilities were evident early on, but his potential in track and field didn't come into full focus until he attended the prestigious Long Beach State University, California, where he began to hone his skills in the long jump under the guidance of Coach Ted Tan. Throughout his high school years, Beamon had shown promise in multiple sports, but it wasn't until he fully committed to track and field that his potential began to flourish. It was during his time at Long Beach State University that Beamon started to make his mark on the national stage. His natural jumping ability, combined with his speed and power, led to early success in collegiate competitions. Beamon quickly gained attention in the world of track and field, earning a reputation for his impressive performances in the long jump. In 1968, Beamon won the NCAA long jump title, and that victory would set the stage for his career-defining moment later in that same year. His dedication to his sport, combined with the support of his coach and teammates, allowed him to focus on developing his technique, strength, and speed, all of which would be crucial in his rise to the top of the world stage. Career peak and the 1968 Mexico City Olympics. The defining moment of Bob Beamon's career came at the 1968 Summer Olympics in Mexico City. The long jump competition in Mexico City was one of the most highly anticipated events of the Games, and it would forever change the history of track and field. At the time, Beamon was an emerging talent who had already showcased his abilities in national and international competitions, but few expected him to dominate the way he did at the Olympics. On October 18, 1968, Beeman took to the runway in the Olympic Stadium for the long jump final. The event had been one of the most competitive in Olympic history, with a number of strong contenders vying for the gold medal. However, Beeman would shock the world and rewrite history in a single jump. Beeman's first jump of the competition was a leap of 8.90 meters, 29 feet, 2.1112 inches, a mark that obliterated the previous world record of 8.35 meters, 27 feet, 4.344 inches, by a remarkable 55 centimeters, nearly 22 inches. This leap was not only far beyond the existing world record, but it was also a distance that no one had ever dreamed possible in the long jump event. The crowd was left in awe as Beeman's jump sailed through the air, leaving competitors and spectators alike stunned by the magnitude of his achievement. This jump, which stood as the world record for 23 years, is still regarded as one of the greatest athletic feats in the history of the Olympic Games. Beeman's performance was so extraordinary that it was often described as a leap into the unknown, as no one had predicted such a massive improvement in the long jump record. It was a moment of pure athletic brilliance, and Beeman's gold medal performance was a defining moment in track and field history. Beeman's victory in Mexico City was not just about the record-breaking jump. It was also about the way he embodied the spirit of perseverance, dedication, and mental toughness. Despite the pressures of the Olympic stage, Beeman remained calm, focused, and determined to give his best performance. His jump was a testament to his hard work and the incredible potential he had unlocked in the sport. Main achievements and legacy. In addition to his groundbreaking Olympic performance in 1968, Beeman's career was marked by numerous other achievements that solidified his place as one of the greatest long jumpers of all time. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Beeman continued to compete at a high level, earning victories and podium finishes in national and international competitions. Beeman went on to win several U.S. national championships, solidifying his position as the top long jumper in the United States. He also participated in various world championships and international competitions, where his performances consistently placed him among the world's best. Although Beeman's career was relatively brief, his impact on the sport was immeasurable. Following the 1968 Olympics, Beeman continued to compete at the highest level, but his performances were often overshadowed by the immense standard he had set with his world record jump. Despite never again achieving a jump as monumental as his 890-meter leap in Mexico City, Beeman's name remained synonymous with excellence in the long jump for years. Perhaps one of the most remarkable aspects of Beeman's legacy is the long-lasting impact of his world record. His 890-meter jump was not only a remarkable athletic feat, but it also marked a dramatic shift in the possibilities of human performance in track and field. The sheer magnitude of his achievement inspired generations of athletes to believe that records could be broken and that the seemingly impossible was possible. For nearly a quarter of a century, Beeman's record stood as a beacon of what could be achieved in the sport of long jump. Beeman's legacy extends beyond just his athletic prowess. He is widely regarded as a role model and an ambassador for the sport, particularly for young athletes looking to make their mark in track and field. His success story continues to inspire athletes from all over the world to push beyond their limits and strive for greatness. Final years and retirement. After the 1968 Olympics, Beeman's career continued for several years, but he faced challenges in replicating the same level of success that he had achieved in Mexico City. He retired from competitive track and field in the mid-1970s, but his impact on the sport remained indelible. Although his later years as a professional athlete were marked by injury and struggles with maintaining his earlier form, Beeman's legacy as the world record holder and Olympic gold medalist was secure. In the years following his retirement from competition, Beeman shifted his focus to a variety of endeavors. He became involved in coaching and mentoring young athletes, helping them develop their skills and reach their full potential. Beeman also dedicated time to charity work and philanthropy, giving back to the community that had supported him throughout his career. Throughout the 1980s and beyond, Beeman's name continued to be synonymous with long jump excellence. He was inducted into the U.S. Track and Field Hall of Fame and received numerous accolades for his contributions to the sport. The world record he set in 1968 remained a source of inspiration, even as new athletes came and went. In 1991, Beeman was honored with the prestigious James E. Sullivan Award, which recognizes the top amateur athlete in the United States, in recognition of his remarkable career. His contributions to the sport and the lasting impact of his world record jump are remembered to this day, and his legacy endures as one of the most iconic moments in Olympic history. Conclusion. Bob Beamon's remarkable career is a testament to the power of determination, dedication, and belief in oneself. From humble beginnings in Jamaica, Queens, to achieving a moment of athletic brilliance that changed the landscape of track and field forever. Beamon's legacy is defined by his record-breaking jump in the 1968 Olympics. That leap, still considered one of the greatest feats of athleticism in history, not only secured his place as an Olympic gold medalist but also inspired generations of athletes to push the boundaries of human performance. Today, Bob Beamon's name remains synonymous with excellence in the long jump, and his contributions to track and field will continue to resonate for years to come. Hunter Kemper was born on December 2, 1977, in the small town of Charlotte, North Carolina, United States. From a young age, Kemper demonstrated an affinity for sports, excelling in a variety of disciplines. His early years were marked by a keen interest in swimming, running, and cycling, which eventually led him to discover the sport of triathlon. His father, an accomplished runner, encouraged his athletic pursuits, while his mother supported him in all his endeavors, fostering his love for competitive sports. Kemper's talent and versatility in multiple athletic disciplines made him an ideal candidate for triathlon, a sport that requires endurance, speed, and skill across three distinct segments: swimming, cycling, and running. As a teenager, he competed in local triathlons and quickly gained recognition for his exceptional performances. It was clear that he had the potential to become a standout athlete in the sport. At the age of 16, Kemper was introduced to the sport's competitive circuit and began training seriously to pursue a career in triathlon. After completing high school, Kemper attended the University of Denver, where he was a member of the track and field team. His collegiate experience allowed him to continue developing his athletic abilities while focusing on his academic pursuits. However, it wasn't until he graduated and began training full-time that he truly began to shine in the sport of triathlon. By the late 1990s, Kemper was already gaining attention on the national level, and it wasn't long before he made his international debut in triathlon competitions. Rising star and career breakthrough. Kemper's breakthrough in triathlon came in the early 2000s when he started competing at the International Triathlon Union (ITU) World Cup events. His performances quickly gained attention, and he began securing top 10 finishes in some of the most competitive triathlons around the world. Kemper's ability to compete against the sport's best athletes on the global stage was a testament to his talent and dedication. By 2003, he had established himself as one of the top triathletes in the United States, earning a spot on the U.S. national triathlon team. His consistency and skill in all three disciplines, swimming, cycling, and running, allowed him to excel at various distances, including Olympic distance triathlons and long-course events. By 2004, Kemper was poised to compete in the Athens Olympics, marking a significant milestone in his career. Although he was a relatively young competitor, his impressive performances in the years leading up to the Olympics had solidified his position as one of the top athletes in the sport. In Athens, Kemper put on a strong showing, finishing in a respectable position in the Olympic triathlon event. Although he did not win a medal, his Olympic debut was a major accomplishment in itself and a testament to his rapid rise in the sport. This experience proved to be a stepping stone for what would be an incredibly successful and enduring career in triathlon. It was clear that Hunter Kemper had the potential to become a fixture on the international triathlon circuit for years to come. Career peak and main achievements. Kemper's career peak came during the late 2000s and early 2010s when he was one of the most dominant forces in triathlon, both in the United States and on the international stage. In 2007, he secured his first major victory at the ITU World Championship Series, finishing second overall and solidifying his position as one of the top triathletes in the world. His strength in all three triathlon disciplines, combined with his strategic approach to racing, allowed him to consistently finish on the podium in major competitions. Throughout his career, Kemper consistently competed in and won numerous prestigious events, including the ITU World Cup races in various countries. His successes on the ITU circuit helped him accumulate a series of podium finishes at World Championship events, further cementing his reputation as one of the top athletes in the sport. One of the defining moments of Kemper's career came in 2008, when he qualified for his second consecutive Olympic Games, this time in Beijing. He placed a respectable 8th in the men's Olympic triathlon event, a performance that showcased his ability to compete at the highest level of international competition. Despite the fierce competition, Kemper's finish in the top 10 cemented his place as a key figure in the global triathlon community. In the years following his 2008 Olympic performance, Kemper continued to perform at a high level, securing victories in multiple World Cup events and earning top finishes in World Championship Series events. His career achievements during this period included multiple U.S. National Triathlon Championship titles, which further solidified his status as the premier triathlete in the United States. Kemper's ability to maintain consistency at the top level of triathlon was reflected in his continued appearances in the Olympics. After competing in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Kemper qualified for his third Olympic Games in 2012, this time in London. Although he did not reach the podium, his performance in London was a testament to his longevity and commitment to the sport. He finished in a competitive 7th place in the London Triathlon, further proving that he remained one of the world's best triathletes. Throughout his career, Kemper's achievements were not limited to Olympic performances. His consistent victories at World Cup and World Championship events, along with his dominance at the national level, earned him recognition as one of the sport's most accomplished athletes. In total, he won multiple national championships, earned numerous podium finishes at major international events, and became known for his remarkable consistency, tactical racing, and ability to perform under pressure. Final years and legacy. As Kemper entered the later stages of his career, he continued to compete at a high level but began to transition from full-time international competition to a more limited schedule. His last Olympic appearance came in 2016 at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, where, despite his incredible effort and determination, he did not secure a podium finish. This final Olympic appearance marked the end of his time competing at the highest level of Olympic triathlon. Following his Olympic appearances, Kemper gradually shifted his focus to different triathlon formats, including the Ironman 70.3 series, which allowed him to continue racing professionally while adjusting to a longer and more grueling format. Though his appearances became less frequent, Kemper continued to make his mark in triathlon, competing in events around the world and serving as an ambassador for the sport. As of the early 2020s, Kemper has largely retired from competitive triathlon but remains involved in the triathlon community as a coach, mentor, and spokesperson. His legacy in the sport is undeniable, as he is considered one of the most successful and consistent U.S. triathletes of all time. Throughout his career, Kemper's work ethic, determination, and ability to overcome challenges were key factors in his enduring success. His impact extends beyond just his race results. He inspired countless athletes with his passion, perseverance, and dedication to his craft. Hunter Kemper's place in the history of triathlon is secure. His 4 Olympic appearances, multiple national titles, and consistent international successes make him one of the most decorated triathletes in history. His contributions to the sport of triathlon continue to resonate, as he remains a key figure in inspiring the next generation of athletes. Although his competitive career has come to a close, Kemper's legacy will undoubtedly live on for years to come. Conclusion. Hunter Kemper's journey from a young athlete in Charlotte to one of the most accomplished triathletes in history is a testament to his dedication, athleticism, and passion for the sport. With a career spanning nearly 2 decades, Kemper's achievements in triathlon are unparalleled in the United States and around the world. His remarkable consistency, Olympic appearances, and triumphs at major international events have solidified his status as one of triathlon's all-time greats. As he enters the next phase of his life, Kemper's legacy continues to inspire athletes and triathlon enthusiasts worldwide, proving that with hard work, perseverance, and a love for the sport, greatness is within reach. Kristian Blummenfelt was born on February 14, 1994, in Bergen, Norway, a picturesque city known for its rugged landscapes and coastal beauty. Growing up in a family that valued sports, Kristian was introduced to physical activity at an early age. As a child, he participated in various sports, with a special affinity for swimming, running, and cross-country skiing. These disciplines would become crucial to his later success as a triathlete. Blumenfeld's talent for endurance sports became evident during his teenage years, as he excelled in both swimming and running. His early years were filled with success in regional competitions, and his versatility made him a standout athlete. However, it wasn't until he discovered triathlon that he truly found his calling. The combination of swimming, cycling, and running seemed like a natural fit for him, and Christian quickly began making a name for himself in the Norwegian triathlon community. In 2010, at the age of 16, Blumenfeld transitioned into the world of triathlon. His background in swimming and running allowed him to excel in the sport's first two disciplines, while he worked diligently to improve his cycling skills. Despite being relatively new to the sport, his natural athleticism and commitment to training made him a force to be reckoned with. Over the next few years, Blumenfeld would rise through the ranks of youth and junior competitions, marking the start of a promising career. Early career and breakthrough in ITU racing. Blumenfeld's triathlon career began to gain significant momentum in the early 2010s as he competed in various international junior and U23 events. By 2013, at the age of 19, he had already earned his place in the Norwegian national team. Blumenfeld's breakthrough on the international stage came in 2014 when he won the prestigious ITU U23 World Triathlon Championship in Edmonton, Canada. This victory was a defining moment in his career and signaled his potential to make a mark at the highest levels of the sport. The U23 World Championship win was a turning point for Blumenfeld, as it demonstrated his ability to compete with the best triathletes of his generation. His solid performances in junior races earned him more opportunities to compete in ITU World Triathlon Series events. Over the next few years, Blumenfeld continued to impress with his strong swimming and running capabilities, while steadily improving his cycling. His consistent performances in ITU World Cup races further solidified his reputation as an emerging talent in triathlon. Blumenfeld's early career was marked by several top 10 finishes in ITU World Cup races, which helped him gain valuable experience in the highly competitive field of elite triathlon. His relentless work ethic, focus on improving his cycling, and ability to handle the pressures of high-level competition were instrumental in his rapid rise through the ranks. By the time he was in his early 20s, Blumenfeld was already considered one of the top young triathletes in the world. Career peak and main achievements. Christian Blumenfeld's career truly reached its peak in the late 2010s and early 2020s. His breakthrough in the senior ranks of international triathlon came in 2016 when he earned his first podium finish in a World Triathlon Series (WTS) event. This result was a significant milestone in his career, confirming his readiness to compete against the world's top athletes. Blumenfeld continued to improve his race times and showed exceptional consistency, gradually asserting himself as one of the leading athletes in the sport. Blumenfeld's rise to the top of triathlon was marked by several key victories in the ITU World Triathlon Series. His breakthrough victory came in 2017 when he won the prestigious WTS race in Hamburg, Germany. This win was a testament to his growing skills as a triathlete and his ability to race at the highest level. Blumenfeld's victory in Hamburg helped cement his reputation as one of the most promising talents in the triathlon world. In 2018, Blumenfeld continued to demonstrate his strength and versatility by winning the ITU World Cup in Beijing, China. He also secured a series of top finishes in other WTS events, including podium spots in Yokohama, Leeds, and Montreal. His consistent performances in the ITU World Triathlon Series helped him climb up the rankings and earn a spot among the sport's elite athletes. By 2019, Blumenfeld had established himself as one of the most successful triathletes on the circuit, with numerous podium finishes and a growing list of international victories. However, Blumenfeld's crowning achievement came in 2020, when he made history by winning the Olympic gold medal in triathlon at the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympics. The victory was the culmination of years of hard work and dedication to his craft. Blumenfeld's performance in Tokyo was nothing short of spectacular. He delivered a flawless race, demonstrating his exceptional endurance, tactical intelligence, and ability to perform under pressure. By clinching the gold medal, Blumenfeld became the first Norwegian male triathlete to win an Olympic gold, securing his place in the history of the sport. Blumenfeld's victory at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics was not only a personal triumph but also a historic moment for Norwegian triathlon. It marked a breakthrough for the nation in a sport that had traditionally been dominated by athletes from countries like the United States, Australia, and Great Britain. Blumenfeld's achievement inspired a new generation of triathletes in Norway. And his gold medal further solidified his status as one of the world's best triathletes. In addition to his Olympic success, Blumenfeld's career continued to flourish in the years following his Tokyo triumph. He won the 2021 World Triathlon Series, making him the first Norwegian male triathlete to claim the title. His victory at the World Triathlon Championship Series, WTCS, final in Edmonton was another key achievement in his career, showcasing his dominance in the sport. Achievements beyond ITU triathlon, long-distance success. While Blumenfeld had already established himself as a dominant force in the Olympic distance triathlon, his versatility as an athlete led him to explore longer-distance triathlon events. In 2021, Blumenfeld made his mark in the world of long-distance racing, competing in the Ironman 70.3 World Championship in St. George, Utah. He delivered a stellar performance in this event, securing a podium finish and showcasing his capability in longer triathlons. This success in long-distance races confirmed Blumenfeld's status as one of the sport's most well-rounded athletes. His long-distance accomplishments helped expand his reputation beyond the Olympic and ITU World Triathlon Series circuits. Blumenfeld's ability to excel in both short and long-distance events proved his incredible fitness and versatility as a triathlete, setting the stage for a potential future in Ironman and other endurance events. Final years and legacy. As of 2023, Blumenfeld has continued to compete at the highest level of triathlon. His gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics remains the highlight of his career. But his continued success in World Triathlon events, World Cup races, and long-distance competitions ensures that his career is far from over. Blumenfeld remains one of the most dominant and respected athletes in the sport. Looking toward the future, Blumenfeld's legacy is one of excellence, perseverance, and achievement. He has inspired triathletes across the globe with his dedication to his craft and his ability to excel in both sprint and endurance races. Blumenfeld's Olympic gold medal, his success on the World Triathlon Series, and his achievements in long-distance triathlon will be remembered as a testament to his incredible talent and work ethic. Christian Blumenfeld's impact on the world of triathlon is undeniable. And his journey from a young athlete in Norway to an Olympic champion and world-class competitor serves as an inspiration to aspiring triathletes everywhere. As he continues to compete and inspire, Blumenfeld's legacy will undoubtedly continue to grow in the years to come. Greg Rutherford was born on January 17, 1986 in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire, England. From a young age, Rutherford exhibited athletic potential, excelling in various sports, including soccer, rugby, and athletics. Growing up, he was encouraged by his parents to participate in sports, and his natural talent and competitive spirit quickly became apparent. Rutherford was a multi-sport athlete in his youth, competing in football, soccer, cricket, and track and field. But it was in athletics that he began to develop a passion and identify his true calling. Rutherford's early introduction to athletics came through the school sports system, where he showcased his speed and agility. It wasn't long before he gravitated toward the long jump, drawn to the combination of speed, power, and technique required to excel in the event. By the time he was a teenager, Rutherford was training seriously in athletics, particularly the long jump, and by 16, he had joined a local athletics club. In the early years of his career, Rutherford was coached by his father, who had a background in competitive sports and recognized his son's potential. Rutherford's natural talent, combined with his dedication to improving his technique, made him a standout athlete in his age group. At the age of 17, Rutherford competed in his first major national competition, the English Schools Championships, where he finished in second place in the long jump, signaling that he was a promising talent to watch in the future. Career breakthrough, national success and international exposure. Rutherford's breakthrough came in the mid-2000s when he began to attract attention at the national level. In 2005, at the age of 19, he competed in his first major international competition, the European Under-23 Championships, where he finished in fifth place. Though this was not a podium finish, it marked a significant step in Rutherford's development, and he began to gain recognition within British athletic circles as an up-and-coming star. In 2006, Rutherford's performances began to improve steadily, and by 2007, he had achieved the qualifying standard for the World Championships in Osaka, Japan. Though he did not advance to the finals in Osaka, Rutherford's appearance on the world stage was an important milestone in his career. The experience of competing at such a high level spurred Rutherford on, and he continued to refine his technique and improve his performances. 2008 was a key year for Rutherford as he won his first British senior title in the long jump at the UK Championships, confirming his position as one of Britain's top athletes in the event. His success at the national level paved the way for further international opportunities, and Rutherford's potential was becoming clearer with each competition. He also began working closely with a new coach, Dan Pfaff, a renowned expert in the field, who helped fine-tune Rutherford's technique and improve his consistency in the long jump. Career peak, Olympic glory and world recognition. Rutherford's career peak came in 2012 at the London Olympics, where he captured the gold medal in the long jump, stunning the athletics world and solidifying his place as one of Britain's greatest athletes. The victory was particularly sweet, as it was Rutherford's first Olympic appearance and he had to overcome fierce competition to achieve his dream. At the London 2012 Olympics, Rutherford entered the competition as a strong contender but was still considered an underdog in the event. However, he displayed incredible focus and composure throughout the competition, producing a spectacular jump of 8.31 meters in his final attempt, securing the gold medal. His victory was a monumental achievement, and Rutherford's win was one of the highlights of the British athletics team at the London Olympics. The Olympic gold medal was a career-defining moment for Rutherford, cementing his place in the history of British athletics. His victory made him the first British man to win an Olympic gold medal in the long jump since 1964, and it instantly elevated his status as a national hero. His victory was met with widespread acclaim and admiration, and Rutherford received numerous accolades and awards for his achievement, including the BBC Sports Personality of the Year Overseas Personality Award. Following his success at the London Olympics, Rutherford continued to dominate the long jump scene on the world stage. In 2013, he won the World Championships in Moscow, securing his first World Championship gold medal and confirming his status as one of the best long jumpers in the world. He followed this with a victory at the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, where he took home the gold medal in front of a passionate home crowd. Rutherford's success in 2013 and 2014 was marked by consistent performances and a series of victories, including podium finishes at major international meets and continued dominance in the UK. Main achievements: Olympic champion, world champion, and national record holder. Throughout his illustrious career, Rutherford achieved numerous milestones that highlighted his incredible talent and consistency. His main achievements include Olympic gold medal, 2012. Rutherford's most significant achievement came at the London Olympics in 2012, where he won the gold medal in the long jump with a leap of 8.31 meters. His victory was historic and made him one of Britain's most celebrated Olympic athletes. World Championship gold, 2013. Rutherford's triumph at the 2013 World Championships in Moscow was another major achievement, as he secured his first World Championship gold medal with a jump of 8.51 meters. Commonwealth Games gold, 2014. Rutherford's success at the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, where he won the gold medal in front of a home crowd, further solidified his reputation as one of the world's top long jumpers. National record. Rutherford's personal best of 8.51 meters, set in 2015, stands as the British national record for the long jump. This jump remains a testament to his skill and athleticism and places him among the all-time greats in the event. Multiple British titles. Rutherford won a total of 4 British Athletics Championships titles, 2008, 2012, 2014, and 2015, and was a consistent presence on the podium at national competitions throughout his career. Challenges and setbacks. Injuries and determination. Like many athletes, Rutherford faced his fair share of injuries and setbacks during his career. A recurring hamstring injury in 2010 threatened to derail his progress, and in 2011, a back injury forced him to miss important competitions. However, Rutherford's determination and resilience played a key role in his ability to recover and bounce back from these setbacks. His mental fortitude, combined with the support of his coaches and medical staff, enabled him to return to peak form and achieve some of the greatest results of his career. Despite these challenges, Rutherford remained focused on his goals and continuously pushed through adversity. His ability to overcome injuries and setbacks was a key factor in his sustained success over the years, and it earned him the respect and admiration of his peers in the athletics community. Final years. Retirement and legacy. Rutherford's career began to wind down in the latter half of the 2010s, as injuries continued to take their toll on his performance. In 2016, he competed in his second Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, where he finished in fifth place in the long jump, narrowly missing out on a podium finish. Although he did not secure a medal in Rio, Rutherford's fifth-place finish was a testament to his skill and determination. In 2018, Rutherford announced that he would retire from professional athletics after the 2018 season. His decision to retire came after several years of battling with injuries, and it marked the end of an era for British athletics. Rutherford's retirement was met with an outpouring of support from fans, fellow athletes, and the British public, all of whom celebrated his incredible career and legacy. Today, Rutherford remains involved in athletics as a commentator and mentor, offering his expertise and guidance to the next generation of athletes. His legacy as one of Britain's greatest long jumpers is secure, and his Olympic gold medal will forever be etched in the annals of British sporting history. Greg Rutherford's career is a testament to the power of perseverance, determination, and the pursuit of excellence. His achievements on the world stage, particularly his Olympic and World Championship victories, have solidified his place as one of the all-time greats in British athletics. Through his success, Rutherford has inspired countless young athletes and leaves behind a legacy that will endure for generations to come. Twariki Delaney was born on November 16, 1994, in Auckland, New Zealand, into a family with a strong athletic background. His father, a former rugby player, and his mother, an accomplished runner, encouraged a lifestyle of physical activity from a young age. Growing up in the picturesque city of Auckland, Delaney was surrounded by an environment that fostered both athleticism and outdoor adventure. As a child, he showed an early interest in various sports, including rugby, basketball, and athletics. His natural athleticism and competitive spirit were apparent from a young age, and while Delaney initially played a variety of sports, it was athletics, particularly track and field, that captured his heart. Inspired by his mother's success in running and his father's sporting prowess, Delaney began to pursue athletics seriously in his early teens. His early exposure to competitive sports helped lay the foundation for his later success, instilling in him not only physical skills but also the mental fortitude needed for elite competition. At the age of 15, Delaney joined a local athletics club in Auckland, where he began to specialize in sprinting events. His coaches quickly recognized his potential and began to develop his talent in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and longer relay events. Delaney's powerful stride and fast acceleration became his trademarks, and by the time he was 17, he was already a fixture in New Zealand's junior athletics scene. Career breakthrough. National recognition and international exposure. Delaney's breakthrough came in his late teens when he began to make waves at national competitions. He quickly established himself as one of New Zealand's top young sprinters, winning multiple national titles and setting impressive personal bests. His victory at the New Zealand National Championships in 2013 in the 200 meters was a pivotal moment, signaling that he had the ability to compete with some of the best sprinters in the country. However, it was in 2014, when Delaney was just 19, that he truly emerged on the international stage. At the World Junior Championships in Eugene, Oregon, Delaney finished with a respectable fifth place in the 200 meters, making a name for himself among his global peers. This performance put him on the radar of coaches and scouts from top international athletics programs, and soon, Delaney was receiving invitations to compete in high-profile events around the world. Delaney's international exposure continued to grow as he gained experience competing in various invitational meets and regional competitions. His performances in 2015 and 2016 saw him consistently improve his times, pushing him closer to the upper echelons of global sprinting. By the time he was in his early 20s, Delaney had become one of New Zealand's most promising sprinters, and his future in the sport looked bright. Career peak. Setting records and competing on the world stage. The turning point in Delaney's career came during the 2017 season when he was officially recognized as one of New Zealand's leading sprinters. Competing in both the 100 meters and 200 meters at the World Championships in London, Delaney made a significant impression by advancing to the semi-finals in both events. Though he did not make it to the final in either event, his performances showcased his immense talent and solidified his place among the world's best sprinters. In 2018, Delaney achieved one of the most remarkable feats of his career when he broke the New Zealand national 200-meter record, setting a time of 19.91 seconds. This performance not only solidified his status as one of the fastest sprinters in New Zealand history, but also earned him a spot on the national team for the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia. At the Commonwealth Games, Delaney earned a bronze medal in the 200 meters, marking his first major international podium finish and capping off what was a breakthrough year in his career. 2018 also saw Delaney earn his first international medal in the 4x 100-meter relay at the IAAF World Relays, where he helped the New Zealand team to a silver medal. Delaney's contribution to the relay team demonstrated his ability to perform under pressure and highlighted his versatility as a sprinter. In addition to his individual success, Delaney became an essential member of New Zealand's relay teams, further elevating his profile on the world stage. His 200-meter success continued in 2019 when Delaney recorded several personal bests, and though he narrowly missed out on qualifying for the 2019 World Championships, his continued improvement in his race times kept him on track to make a run at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Delaney's career had truly reached a new height, and the world began to take notice of the talented sprinter from New Zealand. Main achievements: national and international success. Twariki Delaney's career is defined by his impressive performances at both the national and international levels. Among his main achievements are: New Zealand national record. Delaney's 19.91-second performance in the 200 meters not only earned him national recognition but also solidified his position as one of the country's all-time greatest sprinters. This record-breaking feat established him as a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. Bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games, 2018. His podium finish in the 200 meters at the Gold Coast. Commonwealth Games marked a historic achievement as it was New Zealand's first medal in the event in over 30 years. Delaney's bronze medal put him in the spotlight as one of the emerging stars of sprinting. IAAF World Relays. Silver medal, 2018. Delaney's contribution to the New Zealand 4x100-meter relay team helped them secure a silver medal at the 2018 World Relays in Yokohama, Japan. This success showcased Delaney's ability to perform as part of a team and further elevated his international reputation. 2019 Diamond League performances. Delaney continued to impress in the global sprinting circuit, participating in several Diamond League meets and achieving personal bests. His performances in these prestigious competitions demonstrated his readiness to compete with the world's elite sprinters. Challenges and setbacks. Injuries and determination. Like many elite athletes, Delaney's journey to the top has not been without setbacks. Injuries have been a recurring challenge throughout his career, and at times, they have threatened to derail his progress. In 2017, Delaney suffered a hamstring injury that kept him out of competition for several months, forcing him to miss key events on the track. Despite these setbacks, Delaney's resolve and determination remained unwavering, and he worked tirelessly to recover from each injury. His mental strength became a hallmark of his career, as Delaney refused to let obstacles define him. In 2020, after the postponement of the Tokyo Olympics due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Delaney faced uncertainty, as many athletes struggled to maintain their focus and motivation during the disruption to their training and competition schedules. However, Delaney remained focused, continuing his rigorous training regimen in preparation for the rescheduled Games in 2021. His ability to persevere through challenges and injuries was a testament to his resilience and mental fortitude. Delaney's comeback performances showed the world that setbacks were simply temporary hurdles, and his will to succeed remained stronger than ever. Final years and legacy. As of 2021, Delaney was still in the prime of his career, with the Tokyo Olympics looming as the pinnacle of his athletic journey. The COVID-19 pandemic had postponed the Olympics, but Delaney was determined to make his mark at the Games in 2021. The pressure to perform at the highest level was intense, but Delaney's dedication to his craft and his desire to compete for his country drove him forward. Although the Tokyo Olympics were ultimately postponed again, Delaney's journey up to that point had already made a lasting impact on New Zealand athletics. His rise from a promising young athlete to one of the world's leading sprinters was a testament to his hard work, talent, and perseverance. As he continued to race at top levels, Delaney remained focused on the future, knowing that he had the potential to achieve even greater success in the years ahead. Tuariki Delaney's legacy, though still unfolding, is already marked by his impressive records, his podium finishes at major competitions, and his role as a trailblazer for New Zealand sprinting. As one of the country's most accomplished athletes, he continues to inspire the next generation of track and field athletes in New Zealand and beyond, proving that with talent, determination, and hard work, greatness is attainable. Javier Sotomayor, born on October 13, 1967, in Liminar, a small town in the Matanzas province of Cuba, grew up in an athletic family that would play a crucial role in his development as one of the greatest high jumpers in the history of track and field. From a young age, Sotomayor was drawn to sports, and although he initially participated in several activities, it was the high jump that captured his full attention and energy. His mother, a volleyball player, and his father, a baseball player, provided the foundational support and encouragement for his athletic pursuits. Sotomayor's natural physical gifts were apparent early on, as he demonstrated exceptional height and agility. He began practicing athletics at the age of 12, initially participating in long-distance running and other field events before focusing solely on the high jump. His training took place under the guidance of coach Eugenio Martinez, who recognized Sotomayor's immense potential. It was with Martinez's guidance that Sotomayor began to refine his technique, laying the foundation for the dominance he would later achieve in the high jump. By his teenage years, Sotomayor had already displayed remarkable talent in the event, setting several junior records. His rise in Cuban athletics was rapid, and by 1984, at just 16 years old, he set a national junior record, signaling the beginning of his rise to prominence in the world of high jump. Career peak and breakthrough, world record and Olympic success. Javier Sotomayor's breakthrough onto the global stage occurred in the late 1980s when he began to consistently compete with the best high jumpers in the world. In 1989, at the age of 21, Sotomayor made his first significant mark on the international scene. At the IAAF World Championships in Rome, he finished in second place, which highlighted his potential and foreshadowed even greater success to come. However, it was his performance at the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona that solidified his reputation as a world-class athlete. At the 1992 Olympics, Sotomayor achieved what many thought impossible. On August 8, 1992, he set a new world record for the high jump, clearing 2.43 meters, 7 feet 11.5 inches, in the final. This leap not only earned him the gold medal but also made him the first person in 12 years to break the previous world record in the event. His jump was a culmination of years of hard work and preparation, and the world took notice of his incredible skill and precision. Sotomayor's victory in Barcelona marked the peak of his early career, and his world record stood as a testament to his dominance in the high jump for years to come. Sotomayor's victory in Barcelona was not just about the world record. It was also a significant moment in Cuban sports history. The nation, known for its rich tradition of athletics, celebrated Sotomayor's achievement as one of the greatest moments in its Olympic history. The high jump gold medal was Cuba's first Olympic gold in athletics since 1976, and it brought Sotomayor national and international acclaim. Main achievements: dominance in the high jump. Javier Sotomayor's accomplishments throughout the 1990s and into the 2000s cemented his legacy as the greatest high jumper of all time. After his Olympic success, he continued to dominate the international circuit, setting new records, winning major championships, and consistently defeating his rivals. His technical prowess, along with his mental toughness and ability to perform under pressure, made him a formidable competitor in the high jump for over a decade. One of Sotomayor's defining characteristics was his remarkable consistency. He consistently cleared heights that were close to world records and often found himself atop the podium in major competitions. At the 1993 World Championships in Stuttgart, Germany, Sotomayor defended his world title, jumping 2.40 meters to secure the gold medal. This victory further confirmed his status as the best high jumper in the world and solidified his position as a dominant force in athletics. Over the years, Sotomayor continued to break records. In 1993, he set another world record by clearing 2.44 meters, 8 feet 0.25 inches, at the World Championships in Stuttgart, surpassing his own previous mark. This record would remain unbeaten for over 2 decades, further emphasizing Sotomayor's exceptional skill in the high jump. Beyond his world record and Olympic gold medal, Sotomayor's resume includes numerous other accolades. He was a 4-time world champion in the high jump, 1993, 1997, 1999, and 2001, and won gold in the Pan American Games on several occasions. His performances in major international competitions solidified his status as the most accomplished high jumper in history. Additionally, he was a consistent medalist in the IAAF World Indoor Championships, winning the title a total of 4 times, 1989, 1993, 1997, and 2001. His longevity in the sport was extraordinary, and he competed at a high level well into his 30s. Challenges and setbacks. Injuries and struggles. Despite his immense success, Sotomayor's career was not without challenges. Like many elite athletes, he faced injuries that affected his performances and occasionally kept him from competing at his best. In 1995, he suffered a knee injury that kept him out of competition for several months, putting his career in jeopardy. However, Sotomayor's determination and resilience helped him recover, and he came back stronger than ever. Another setback came in 1999 when Sotomayor failed to defend his title at the World Championships in Seville. Although he did not win gold, he still managed to earn a silver medal, which was a testament to his enduring skill and competitive spirit. Throughout his career, Sotomayor faced intense competition from other top athletes in the high jump. But he always managed to bounce back, proving that his dominance was not a fluke but the result of his extraordinary talent and mental strength. His rivalry with high jumpers such as Cuba's own Daniel Garcia, Russia's Andrei Silnov, and the United States' Hollis Conway kept him motivated and pushed him to continually improve. Though injuries and competition made things more difficult at times, Sotomayor's willpower and commitment to his craft kept him at the top of his game. Retirement and final years. Javier Sotomayor officially retired from competitive athletics in 2001 after an illustrious career that spanned over 2 decades. His decision to retire came after a period of declining performances, which were partly due to injuries and his advancing age. However, his impact on the sport of high jumping remained profound, and his legacy was firmly entrenched as the world's greatest high jumper. Even after retiring from competitive athletics, Sotomayor remained deeply involved in the sport. He served as a coach, working with up-and-coming athletes, and continued to be a prominent figure in Cuban sports. His knowledge and experience were invaluable to younger generations of athletes, and he became a respected mentor in the track and field community. Sotomayor's contributions to athletics were recognized by numerous organizations, including the International Association of Athletics Federations, IAAF, which inducted him into their Hall of Fame. His world record in the high jump, which stood for over 2 decades, became one of the most celebrated achievements in track and field history. Sotomayor's legacy as the greatest high jumper of all time remained unchallenged for years, and he continues to be regarded as a legend in the sport. Legacy. Javier Sotomayor's legacy is defined by his extraordinary achievements in the high jump. With a career that spanned over 15 years at the highest level, Sotomayor became the first man to clear 2.40 meters consistently, and his world record of 2.44 meters, 8 feet, 0.25 inches, is still unbeaten. His Olympic gold medal in 1992 and 4 World Championship titles cemented his place in history as one of the greatest athletes to ever compete in track and field. Sotomayor's impact extended beyond his athletic achievements. As one of Cuba's most famous and successful athletes, he became a source of national pride and an ambassador for the sport of athletics. His approach to competition, his unwavering discipline, and his dedication to excellence continue to inspire athletes around the world. Even though his world record has been broken by other athletes, Sotomayor's influence on the high jump and his lasting legacy as a pioneer in the event remain unmatched. His career serves as a testament to what can be achieved through talent, hard work, and perseverance, and he will always be remembered as one of the greatest high jumpers to ever grace the track. Katie Zaferes was born on March 9, 1989, in the small town of Hampstead, Maryland, USA. Growing up in a sports-oriented family, she developed a passion for athletics early on. However, her first love was not triathlon. It was swimming. Katie excelled in the pool from a young age, competing in local swim teams and later continuing her swimming journey throughout high school. She was a strong swimmer and had her sights set on a future in the sport. As a high school athlete, Zaferes also dabbled in running and soccer. However, it wasn't until her time at the University of California, Santa Barbara, where she was studying environmental studies, that she was introduced to triathlon. She had already gained significant experience in both swimming and running, and it seemed like a natural progression to transition into the sport of triathlon. Encouraged by the challenge and the opportunity to combine her skills, Zaferes began her triathlon journey in her early 20s. Introduction to triathlon and early career. Zaferes's entry into the world of triathlon was swift and impactful. She started competing in local races and quickly moved into more competitive events. It became evident that her background in swimming gave her an advantage in the sport's first leg, and her solid running ability complemented her skills on the bike. Her natural talent and work ethic soon caught the attention of coaches and other triathletes. In 2013, Zaferes made her debut in the International Triathlon Union (ITU) World Triathlon Series (WTS), a global competition that is regarded as the pinnacle of triathlon racing. Her early performances showed that she had the potential to be a serious contender in international races, earning her a spot in the elite ranks of American triathletes. Though she wasn't yet at the top of the podium, her dedication and impressive race results marked the beginning of a promising career. Zaferes's breakthrough in triathlon came in 2014 when she won the ITU World Cup event in Monterrey, Mexico, marking her first major international victory. This win served as a statement of her potential to compete at the highest levels of the sport, and it would not be the last time she would stand on a podium in a World Cup event. The 2014 victory solidified her place as one of the rising stars in the triathlon world, and it set the stage for an impressive career. Career peak and main achievements. Katie Zaferes's career peaked in the late 2010s, during which she cemented her status as one of the best female triathletes in the world. After a successful World Cup season in 2014, she continued to improve and push her boundaries, culminating in multiple podium finishes in the ITU World Triathlon Series. One of her most defining moments came in 2018 when she finished second in the overall ITU World Triathlon Series standings. That year, Zaferes proved to be one of the most consistent triathletes on the circuit, securing top finishes in prestigious races like the ITU World Triathlon Series Grand Final in Gold Coast, Australia. Her overall performance that season propelled her to the forefront of the sport, and her strong finishes across the entire series demonstrated her ability to contend with the world's best. Zaferes's crowning achievement came in 2019 when she secured the ITU World Triathlon Series title. That year, she dominated the series, winning several key races, including the ITU World Triathlon in Yokohama, Japan. Her victory in Yokohama was particularly memorable, as it showcased her strength across all three disciplines of triathlon: swimming, cycling, and running. Zaferes's triumph in the World Series was a culmination of years of hard work and steady improvement, and it firmly established her as one of the best triathletes in the world. In addition to her success in the World Triathlon Series, Zaferes also made her mark on the world stage in the World Championship events. In 2016, she won the bronze medal at the ITU World Championships in Cozumel, Mexico, a podium finish that earned her international recognition. Her ability to consistently perform at the highest level was a hallmark of her career, and it cemented her place among the top triathletes in the world. Zaferes was also a key member of Team USA at the Olympic Games. In 2016, she competed at the Rio Olympics, where she finished in 13th place. While it wasn't the result she had hoped for, the experience of competing on the Olympic stage motivated Zaferes to continue her pursuit of excellence. She used the disappointment of Rio as fuel for her future success, and her dedication to training and racing paid off in the years that followed. In 2020, Zaferes's preparations for the Tokyo Olympics were interrupted by the global COVID-19 pandemic, which led to the postponement of the Games. However, Zaferes continued to train relentlessly in the hopes of securing a spot on the U.S. Olympic team and achieving her ultimate goal of Olympic success. Despite the challenges presented by the pandemic, Zaferes remained a top contender in international races and continued to perform at an elite level. Olympic journey and Tokyo 2020. Zaferes's journey to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics was a culmination of years of hard work, resilience, and unwavering dedication. After a strong 2019 season and an excellent performance in qualifying events, Zaferes secured her place in the U.S. Olympic triathlon team for Tokyo. The journey was particularly meaningful for Zaferes, as she had been dreaming of representing her country on the Olympic stage for years. The Tokyo Olympics, held in 2021, became a defining moment in Zaferes's career. After battling through adversity, including an illness in the lead-up to the Games, Zaferes arrived in Japan prepared to race at her best. The competition in Tokyo was fierce, with athletes from all over the world vying for the coveted Olympic medals. Zaferes gave a strong performance in the race, demonstrating her remarkable resilience and skill. She ultimately finished in 4th place, just missing out on a medal. Though she was disappointed by the result, her performance was an indication of her incredible consistency and talent, and she received immense respect for her efforts. Zaferes's time in Tokyo showcased her perseverance and determination, and the experience was an inspiration to her fellow athletes and fans alike. She demonstrated that even in the face of setbacks, she could rise to the occasion and race with everything she had. Final years and legacy. As Zaferes approached the later stages of her career, her focus began to shift. After several years of competing at the highest level, she had earned recognition as one of the best triathletes in the world. The Tokyo Olympics represented the zenith of her Olympic journey, and although she did not secure a medal, her performance was a testament to her enduring legacy in the sport. In the years following Tokyo, Zaferes announced her decision to take a break from competitive triathlon, although she continued to serve as an ambassador for the sport. Her influence extended beyond the racecourse as she mentored younger triathletes, sharing her experiences and wisdom with the next generation of athletes. Zaferes's legacy as one of the world's top female triathletes is indisputable. She will be remembered for her consistency, her versatility across all 3 triathlon disciplines, and her unyielding determination to perform at the highest level. Her World Triathlon Series title and multiple podium finishes are a testament to her ability to excel on the global stage, while her impact on the triathlon community and her efforts to inspire others will remain a lasting part of her legacy. Katie Zaferes's journey in triathlon exemplifies the power of dedication, resilience, and hard work. Throughout her career, she demonstrated that with persistence and a commitment to improvement, anything is possible. Her story continues to inspire future generations of triathletes and serves as a reminder of the strength of the human spirit in the face of challenges. Javier Gómez Noya was born on March 25, 1983, in the coastal city of Ferrol, located in the region of Galicia, Spain. His passion for sports began at a young age, and he was introduced to a variety of athletic disciplines, including swimming, running, and cycling. However, it wasn't until his teenage years that he discovered triathlon, a sport that would become his life's calling. Raised in a family that was supportive of his athletic endeavors, Gómez Noya showed early promise in swimming and running, which served as the perfect foundation for his eventual success in triathlon. His natural ability in both sports, combined with his determination and work ethic, made him a standout young athlete in Galicia. At the age of 15, he began participating in local triathlons, where his potential quickly became apparent. His impressive results in regional competition soon earned him a spot on Spain's national triathlon team, setting the stage for what would become one of the most successful careers in the sport. By the time he was 18, Gómez Noya had already proven himself as a rising star in the world of triathlon. His commitment to training, combined with his athletic background, enabled him to transition smoothly into the world of elite triathlon racing. In 2003, at the age of 20, he made his international debut at the ITU World Triathlon Series, WTS, a major milestone in his young career. Career breakthrough and early success. Gómez Noya's ascent to the top of triathlon came swiftly. In 2006, just 3 years after his international debut, he made his mark on the ITU World Cup circuit by claiming his first major victory at the ITU World Cup race in Mooloolaba, Australia. This win was a key moment in his career, as it signaled to the world that he was a serious contender in international triathlon events. His success was not just limited to this single victory. It was the beginning of a series of impressive results that would establish him as one of the sport's top athletes. In 2008, Gómez Noya reached a significant milestone in his career by winning the ITU World Championship title. This victory was the first of several world titles he would secure in his career, showcasing his dominance in the sport. Gómez Noya's consistent performances in World Cup races, combined with his ability to peak at the right moments, allowed him to consistently challenge for the top spots in triathlon's most prestigious events. His success on the international stage continued to grow, and by 2009, he was widely recognized as one of the best triathletes in the world. Career peak and main achievements. Gómez Noya's career reached its peak during the 2010s, when he established himself as one of the most successful and consistent triathletes in history. His breakthrough came in 2012 when he won the ITU World Triathlon Series title for the first time. This victory solidified his reputation as a global triathlon champion and further confirmed his status as one of the sport's elite athletes. The year 2012 marked the beginning of a dominant stretch for Gómez Noya, as he went on to secure the World Triathlon Series title in 2013, 2014, and 2015, becoming one of the few triathletes to win 4 World Triathlon Series titles in a row. In addition to his World Triathlon Series victories, Gómez Noya also made history at the ITU World Championships. He became the first male triathlete to win 5 ITU World Championship titles, a record that cemented his place among the sport's all-time greats. His ability to compete consistently at the highest level of the sport, both in individual races and over the course of an entire season, was one of the key factors in his remarkable success. Gómez Noya's victories in World Triathlon Series events and World Championship races were the highlight of his career. With the Spanish athlete demonstrating exceptional endurance, skill, and tactical acumen in every race. Another defining achievement of Gómez Noya's career came in 2016 when he competed in the Rio de Janeiro Olympics. Although he had already proven himself on the World Triathlon Series circuit, the Olympic Games presented a unique challenge for Gómez Noya, as he sought to claim Spain's first Olympic triathlon medal. Despite fierce competition from the world's best triathletes, Gómez Noya put in a stunning performance, finishing second and securing the silver medal in the men's triathlon event. This achievement was a significant moment in his career, as it added an Olympic medal to his already impressive list of titles. Although he was disappointed not to win gold, the silver medal was a testament to his talent and determination on the global stage. Following his Olympic success, Gómez Noya continued to dominate the ITU circuit, winning numerous World Cup races and securing podium finishes in key events. His achievements during this period included victories at the ITU World Cup events in Madrid, Cape Town, and Yokohama. And his ability to consistently race at the highest level made him a household name in triathlon. He became known for his incredible consistency, strong swimming and running legs, and his tactical brilliance on the bike. In 2018, Gómez Noya made the switch to long-distance triathlon, taking on the Ironman 70.3 series, which features longer courses and a different set of challenges compared to Olympic-distance triathlons. His transition to long-distance racing proved to be successful, as he earned podium finishes at the Ironman 70.3 World Championship and a series of other prestigious events. His foray into long-distance racing demonstrated his versatility and ability to adapt to different formats, adding yet another dimension to his illustrious career. Final years and legacy. As of 2021, Gómez Noya remains an active competitor in both Olympic and long-distance triathlons. While he has retired from full-time competition in the ITU World Triathlon Series, his influence on the sport continues to be felt. His decision to focus on long-distance events has led to further successes, including notable performances in Ironman 70.3 races, where he has competed against some of the world's best endurance athletes. Gómez Noya's legacy in triathlon is unparalleled. His 5 ITU World Championship titles, 4 World Triathlon Series victories, and Olympic silver medal have cemented his status as one of the greatest triathletes in history. His influence extends beyond his athletic achievements, as he has served as an ambassador for the sport of triathlon, inspiring a new generation of athletes to take up the sport. Gómez Noya's determination, work ethic, and relentless pursuit of excellence have made him a role model for athletes worldwide. Although his active racing days may eventually come to an end, his impact on the sport will live on. Gómez Noya's combination of endurance, speed, and tactical mastery has left an indelible mark on triathlon. He has set the bar for future athletes in the sport, proving that with dedication, perseverance, and an unyielding commitment to improvement, greatness is achievable. Looking ahead, Javier Gómez Noya's contributions to the world of triathlon will continue to be celebrated. He is not only remembered for his titles and medals but also for his professionalism, humility, and the positive impact he has had on the triathlon community. His legacy is one of excellence, and his place in the annals of triathlon history is assured.